right, welcome everyone. We have another great guest here. We have Madalin from Sphynx Network. My name is Harris. I'm a part of Chainlink Labs, and we're excited to bring to you another great Q&A to unpack a little bit about what's going on in the broader DeFi and GameFi space in Web3. So Madalin, welcome.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me. It's really nice to be here with you guys.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So just to get things started, if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about what you guys are working on here with Sphynx Network. How does it work, and what makes it so special in the space?
Okay, perfect. So let's start with first of all understanding what Sphynx Network is. We should note that it's a protocol which merges the DeFi space, the NFTs, and the GameFi, and it's using Alchemy blockchain, because we're going to see further on what Alchemy blockchain means. Sphynx Network is turning them into a DeFi 2.0, if you want to call it like this, that complies with the new era of yield farming and staking, liquidity mining, the NFT part of staking.
Gotcha. So in that vein, I guess starting on the DeFi front, right? We've now expanded a little bit with the recent integrations with Chainlink here into more NFT and GameFi use cases. What's really inspired the expansion of your offering into these areas of the industry?
Well, I guess it has been about the NFTs and about the NFT staking right from the start, at least at a concept level. The proof of concept has been tightly connected to this form of staking, which is NFT, non-custodial staking, and we're going to talk about it right away. The NFTs, everybody knows about the NFTs, that we can use them when we are seeing them as collectibles. Okay, so if we want to make money with it, the only thing available right now is to flip them, okay, on different marketplaces, and of course make a profit, a potential profit, and that would be mostly it. We're at the point where we have cloned, if you wanna call it like this, the financial system. Okay, and I'm talking about the DeFi, right? The decentralized finance, and we are at the point where we are adding a form of gamification to it. Okay, which is fueled by the NFTs. Okay, so talking about this is the whole mixture of NFTs, DeFi's, and the GameFi area.
Yeah, man. So I think
yeah. Sorry. So to answer your question, the products that we should mention about Sphynx Network is there are four of them. Okay, and first of all, we're going to talk about this form of non-custodial staking, because you were asking how is it working. Okay, we understood that we're merging all of these things, but what's the outcome? What's happening actually? So we all know that right, to stake, the regular staking requires the user to send the tokens to a contract, and the contract is going to start sending rewards to the user, right? So actually, this means that you need to renounce ownership of your tokens. You're renouncing custody of your assets. Okay, but this form of non-custodial staking actually allows users to stake to like lock their tokens in their wallet, so assets are never leaving their wallets, and they're just announcing the farms that their tokens are locked, and the farms should start sending them the rewards. Okay, and one of the most important benefits of doing so is the fact that users can actually stake the same tokens in multiple farms simultaneously. Okay, so if we'd like to let's talk about just as a fast example. Okay, if I want to make a term deposit with any bank, okay, first of all, I need, let's say I want to deposit $100,000. First of all, I need to have the money, the 100,000. Then I need to go to the bank, give them the money, and come back at the end of the year for the interest that the bank had promised. And well, doing the non-custodial. Now imagine having the $100,000 and going to 5 different banks in the same time simultaneously and deposit the $100,000 and receiving rewards simultaneously from 5 different banks. Okay, this is the sort of alchemy I was mentioning about earlier. Okay, this is the non-custodial form of staking, and I guess this is what Sphynx Network is doing different from the regular staking. Let's call it like this. We have come to the point that we're already talking about new ways of staking, a DeFi 2.0. Okay, which is amazing to say so.
No, absolutely. I think that the next iteration of the development, as you're expanding on here, is game changing in a way. We're creating new ideas, new types of infrastructure, new types of technology, and it breeds into different types of use cases of things like NFTs to generate new types of almost financial instruments, if you want to even call it that. If we were to expand on that path with what you're working on with the NFTs and DeFi, it bleeds into this new buzzword, new space called GameFi, which has been around for a little bit. For maybe some of the viewers, it could be new. Can you elaborate a little bit on what that means to you and how you see GameFi at Sphynx Network?
Of course. I'm going to start right with telling you that GameFi actually is just another merge of the game itself and the financial instruments, the monetary policies that have been created, okay, into this decentralized finance system. Well, this being said, it's imagine that you can mint an NFT in the game. Okay, you're actually minting an NFT that looks like a chest, and this chest has a smart wallet function by contract design that allows this chest to hold other tokens or NFTs. Okay, and this is really easy to understand the fact that if I have 5 tokens in my wallet and I want to send them, I need to make 5 different transfers, right? But having one chest and sending the chest from a wallet to another with its contained assets, it's making me pay one fee only because I'm sending the chest, right? And I think this is another huge benefit of what you can actually do with NFTs in DeFi space. Okay, and because you're actually DeFiing your NFTs in the game. Another example would be that if you want to in the game, if you want to like stake something, you can leave your armor or whatever item, in-game item, you can leave it in the crafting section for a specific period of time, and it gains different stats, better stats, right? So this is how you can actually cover, because there's a lot of people playing games and there's a lot of people knowing about the NFTs, right? But they do not know what is it that you could actually do with this kind of technology, because people are embracing the NFTs and they're coming in based on the hype of it, and they're discovering like, what, I can send my tokens, I can send a chest with 5 tokens in it. Well, this is magic. I can deposit my money with 5 different banks in the same time. Again, sort of financially instruments that are new. Okay, so
Absolutely.
this is what's actually going on.
Absolutely. And so, I mean, I think it's an interesting evolution of use cases that have a veil of different types of, let's say, like the UX, like the user experience may look differently, but the infrastructure is something that is innovative and it could be different. And so in the infrastructural side of things, Madalin, like how does Chainlink come into the picture to help power some of these experiences that you guys are creating with Sphynx Network?
Well, first of all, we have integrated from Chainlink the VRF technology. Okay, and we have done this in two different phases. First of all, we've used the Chainlink VRF supplied the tamper-proof random number to Sphynx Society, which is our NFT platform, which is our NFT project, the side of it, because the NFTs, they have a phase. Okay, the non-custodial staking has a phase, which is the NFTs, and their use case in this whole procedure is going to be a boost in APYs for delegators. Okay, for people who are doing staking. Okay, well, we got this clear, and I was saying earlier that Chainlink helped us with randomness in the creation actually of the NFTs, because random generated art, this is about combining layers and coming up with an NFT, right? And we have used Chainlink to get this unique trait combination. Okay. This is the first phase, and then we're integrating into the game itself. We are integrating the Chainlink VRF as well. Okay, Sphynx Civilization is the name of the game, and actually, their Chainlink is gonna help us with a sort of randomness that will. In the PvE and PvP interactions in the game will allow us to know essentially every time a player is going to attack another player, Sphynx Civilization is going to use Chainlink VRF to generate randomness, determining, let's say, how strong the attack was or how well the other player defended, right? Or how much loot can the attacker take away from that interaction, from that event, right? And then another thing that we are planning to integrate is the FSS from Ari Jules, which is chief scientist at Chainlink Labs. Okay. That is going to help us with a DEX that we haven't planned to build. The DEX is going to be based on, it's going to have a form of incentivizing the people that are not aware of the actual technology, and it's going to be an instant cashback DEX. And then on the other side, for the people that do understand the importance of MEV, which stands for minor extractable value, and it's an issue, I'm going to make a parenthesis here, it's an issue that's surging with incredible speed based on the fact that we're going towards decentralization, right? And the DEXs are one of these segments of this world. Let's call it like this. So MEV, front running, and sandwich attacks are really, really important matters that are surging up because there's incredible amounts of money right there. And talking about the services coming from Chainlink, the FSS, which stands for the frequency
fair sequencing service.
Exactly. Yeah. It was not coming to my mind. Yeah, so that will help us actually protect the users from getting front run. Okay, we have a few options that we're considering. Another one is flash bots that use different technology, or a hidden mempool would be another one where actually miners do not get to see transactions unless they're bundled like 3. Okay, so they have no place to put the bot, like to buy it before. But on the other hand, since we are going forward with Chainlink and integrating technology from Chainlink, I see no other reason why we should not use the FSS service.
Yeah. So, Madalin, if I could just recap real quick for the audience here. So, from top to bottom, essentially, we're looking at using the verifiable randomness function to
Right.
ensure transparency and predictability in a way, random predictability in the generation of the NFTs that then help create a newer and different in-game experience that we're also talking about using VRF4 to have probabilistic randomness, if I understand you correctly, like predictive outcomes in a trust and verified way in that game. Is that fair to say? And then you're looking even
Right.
maybe down the road in your roadmap to embedding this ethos into other components of what you guys are building out.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Awesome. Yeah. And so, if you don't mind, let's continue to think about what's ahead. So, in terms of what Sphynx Network is working on, like what else is in the roadmap? Is there more GameFi? Is there more verifiable randomness? Well, I guess where are you guys looking to go into the future?
I'll tell you right now. Well, we are now focusing on building the infrastructure for the NFT staking and the algorithms for the rewards.
Mm.
Of course, taking care, making sure that existing products are working, which every single, I mean, there's always things to do, right? And we're making sure that everything works fine. Down the roadmap, we have the marketplace, which is an NFT marketplace with different segments and different futures. Of course, there's going to be the place where people can flip their NFTs. We're trying to make it available to everyone based on their level of experience, right? So if they just want to join and flip their NFTs, they can. If they, for example, want to use the area where they can fractionalize their NFTs, we're going to have that as well. We're going to have a place where people, because NFTs, it's such an illiquid asset, especially when it's high valued, that it's pretty hard for the owner to take advantage or do something with that. So by fractionalizing it and selling it in fractions gives it's turning the NFT into something which is more liquid. Okay.
Mm.
Then in the same NFT marketplace, in the same marketplace, let's call it like this, there's gonna be as well the area where people can customize their characters from the game with different NFTs they own, and we're still thinking if we're going to add the breed future to the Sphinx civilizations, because the concept is going to be really nice. But maybe further on, we're gonna have something like that. And yeah, this would be the marketplace, and of course, the ultimate goal it's the game itself. Okay, which is gonna future two battle modes. One is gonna be adventure,
Mm.
where players are gonna earn in-game rewards like mystery boxes or different tokens. As I was mentioning earlier as well, they can DeFi their NFTs in the game itself. Okay, and there's going to be the player versus player P2P
Mhm.
section where players are gonna fight each other for rewards.
I guess just to close out here, Madalin, I think it's very interesting to hear what you guys have in the pipeline in terms of what you see in the future, bringing even more utility to technology like NFTs, creating more opportunities for people to get involved, to leverage the technology and have great experiences with NFTs and the associated utility. So just to tie it up, if people were to want to figure out what's going on in Sphynx Network, or if they were to want to find you to learn more, what are the best ways to follow you and the organization here?
We everywhere. We are all over. We're on Telegram. We're on Discord. We have like social media channels, Twitter, Instagram. People they can search for Sphynx Network on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. We're listed there, so they can find all our socials, and on Sphynx.network. That's the website, and everything is there.
Very good, very good. So you guys are accessible everywhere. We try to be as well. If you guys like this conversation, please think about subscribing. Feel free to drop a like, leave a comment. We'll be hosting more conversations like this in the future. Madalin, thanks so much for joining us today. We hope you have a great day.
Thank you guys for having me. You guys have a great day as well.